Hey, 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 level head, level head, level head, level head.
What was that?
With the all-new Wii U, this is how you will play next. All-new Wii U. How you will play
I'm not going to
next.
save Corneria by getting a high score, but it's going to make me feel real good.
What's up, people? This is your boy Levelhead back with another video. And yes, you did just see me. You did just see my face. And the reason I done it is because I didn't feel that my words alone would capture how I felt and how I still feel. Because, in my opinion, what Nintendo done today was the most egregious thing they have done thus far with the Wii U. Because what they did was, on the biggest stage of them all, Nintendo killed the Wii U. They castrated it, they decapitated it, whatever you want to say, that's what they did to it. They took it out back and put it out as misery. And it's been a sad ride. It really has. Now, the reason I put that commercial up is because I wanted y'all to go back to the beginning and see how this sad ride started. Because that commercial back then, I really didn't see just how ineffective it was until I watched it again. And I don't know why I had the thought to go back and watch that commercial. But when I went back and watched that commercial, it made the whole lifespan of the Wii U make sense. Nintendo never had the right plan for the Wii U. They preached one thing and done another. They preached they wanted hardcore gamers, and they put a commercial out for casual, family-orientated gamers. They say they want this group back, but they go after a whole nother group. And the Wii U, which in my opinion, had the most potential in this generation, between Sony, Microsoft, and the Wii U, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Wii U, in my opinion, far as gaming goes, the Wii U had the most potential because of the gamepad and what it can do compared to the other two systems. Yes, the other two systems had power. Yes, the other two systems had more features as far as online and all those type of things. But as far as what Nintendo could do from a gameplay perspective, the gamepad was the future. The gamepad was evolution, borderlining on revolution. But they totally did not have a grip on an idea of where they wanted to go with their own piece of hardware. That is obvious. It's obvious. And in my opinion, what they done with this digital event has hurt them going forward in revealing the NX. Because the faith in the brand was hit today, people. Let's just be real. When you saw that commercial back in the day, the Wii U, the Nintendo fan base was divided on whether the commercial was successful or the commercial was a total misstep. I was one that said I thought it done what it needed to do. Others felt like it didn't. But looking back on it, it didn't do what it needed to do, obviously, because the sales showed that it didn't do what it needed to do. But today, there is not any Nintendo fans divided on how they felt about that direct. That direct put a bad taste in some of the most extreme Nintendo fans. I mean, I'm on Twitter seeing people that I thought I would never see bashing that direct. That was shocking. When people are not mad at Shokio for saying it's bad, and they're agreeing with Shokio, when certain people agree with Shokio, you know it was bad. It was abysmal. It was bad. Nintendo, see, how you start a thing sometimes reflect on how you're going to end. It started wrong, looking back on it, and they ended it wrong because they're showing the NX next year. What they should have done was Nintendo should have came out with killer titles. They should have showed Zelda. They should have showed Devil's Third. They should have showed Star Fox. They should have said something about Metroid Prime or whatever Retro was working on. They should have done all that and said and basically got you hyped to turn around and put all that on the NX. They didn't have to tell you that it was going to the NX. They could keep saying that it's coming to the Wii U because, excuse me, in all actuality and all likelihood, Zelda Wii U is going to be on both the Wii U and the NX. Basically, it's going to be on both systems. So you could have came out and showed that game and kept the momentum that you have gained from a game like Splatoon, that you gained from last year's digital event, that you've been gaining from all your top-notch games, even though the sales are not reflecting it. People are starting to recognize that Nintendo has a good system, and people are starting to recognize that Nintendo actually has games. My cousin just went out and bought a Wii U. Now, I'm like, did he waste his money? Because obviously Nintendo is moving on. Obviously Nintendo is done with the Wii U. And it's sad because if you do your fan base and your consumers like that, then what would prompt them to jump on board with the next system fast? Now me, you know, I'm going to get the system, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, I'm be honest, I kind of feel simpish by saying that. I kind of feel like you know, like part of the problem for saying that, because Nintendo should not get away with what they did today. They shouldn't get a pass on what they did today. They shouldn't even get a sugarcoating on what they did today. Nintendo literally gave no effort. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. It is obvious that this Star Fox was a game meant for the Wii. I remember my boy Mr. T was saying that this game was being built either for the, I think he said the Wii or the GameCube, but I can tell just looking at the graphics, this game was meant for the Wii and reimagined and rescaled for the Wii U. No problem with that though. But you don't end a system in the magnitude that Nintendo just ended the Wii U. It's not fair to the system. It's not fair to the people who bought that system. And I'm totally and absolutely disgusted and disappointed with what they done. I mean, for going on 4 years, what have you done? You had some great games, don't get me wrong. But you talk about that you only focusing on games that are coming out this year. But every game that we've seen that is coming out this year, we've been seeing for the last 3 years or 2 years. At every direct and even at each digital event. We saw Xenoblade. We've seen Star Fox last year. We heard about it last year. We seen Woolly World. I think that's how you say it, if I'm saying that right. We saw Yoshi's Woolly World for the last 2 years. So if you're only focusing on games that are coming out for that year, why have we been seeing these games for the last 2.5 years? So that tells me that's just fluff. That's just misdirection. Because you are milking the crap out of these droughts. Xenoblade should have been out. Woolly World should have been out. We should be seeing Devil's Third. We should be seeing Star Fox. We should be hearing stuff about Zelda. We should be hearing stuff about Metroid Prime. We should be hearing stuff about other IPs that you got. But apparently, I'm totally disappointed, and it ain't no real way for me to express this, but to just say it. Nintendo has really let me down as a fan. It's sad when I'm more hyped for stuff on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 than I am for stuff on the Wii U. And I hope that they can kind of regain the faith of consumers with the NX, because they just hurt themselves. They just took a few steps back, even with revealing that system. And it was pathetic, people. It was pathetic. But I went on long enough. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think and how you feel. And I'll be back with my total review of all the conferences and E3 in another video. I'm hurt. I'm not hurt, but I'm disgusted. And yes, this hurts as a Nintendo fan. This was bad. I was cringing watching that. Ruined my lunch. But anyway, this is your boy signing out. Deuces. Enjoy this Star Fox, and I will see you on the other side of the Cavs versus Warriors game. Peace.
And then what I can do is I'll see where he is exactly. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. Oh, he did at the same time.
Oh.
Man, he's reading my mind right now. I got you, buddy.
Awesome. That was so cool.
I got you, big man. I love these little duels, too. So before I was shooting all of these enemies, and now I'm just dueling with this guy. All right, where is he?
I think he's behind you.
Hit the brakes.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I got you now, buddy. Maybe not. Where are you? Where'd you go? All right, now I'm
got
going
him.
Very cool. Right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
Woo. That hurt a little bit.
Feels so good when you land those charge shots.
Oh.
I know I'm supposed to be watching Eric like fighting, but I just keep looking back at the stuff in the background. Very nice.
Where you at? Where you at?
Oh.
All right, boost in.
Wait, where'd he go?
And this is this mission is also playable on the show floor, so it sort of works out your Star Fox skills in a different way.
So, gotta dodge. No, wrong button. That's not what I wanted.
Oh.
Buddy, where you at, buddy?
Man, he's tenacious.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got him.
Whew.